Okay, first things first. Just got her unloaded, and a lot of stickers. That's usually the first thing I do. So you got all these warning stickers. They kind of drive me nuts, especially on a black sled, all this. So all this stuff comes off. The VIN is, stamped right into the tunnel. So I know a lot of guys say, don't do that, don't remove that, but I've been doing it for about every sled I've ever owned, all the way back to the 90s, and I've never been questioned once. So, do that at your own peril, but I just don't like the stickers. They all got to come off. So I got the hair dryer out, ready to go. Because if you get them off early on, I did it on my Sidewinder too. If you get it off the steel, or I should say the aluminum, early on, they'll come off pretty easy. These ones on the plastic aren't so bad. Same with these. But if you wait a few weeks and let that thing get hot a couple times, they're a lot harder to get off. This one's usually a bitch. This one's not too bad. But so that's the first thing. And then I have to get into everything up here. I did put my ultra low on there, which I painted a couple weeks ago, just to kind of see how it looks. And I actually like that window. That's the window that I run 99% of the time around Muskoka trails, because it's, these are very tight, twisty trails, and you're working the sled. And I'm one of those guys that overheats literally all the time when working the sled. Now, of course, when you run up to Quebec, you want to put your bigger window on there, because the trails are completely different up there. You're running big speeds, straightaways, like you're not working at all. So you're getting, you're not getting worked up at all, and your blood's not pumping. So you get cold quick with the wind, and your heart's not pumping. So, anyways, yeah. Just kind of a first look around at her. I haven't even wiped it down or anything. Brought it home on the back of the truck, but it was a beautiful sunny day, so it really didn't get any marks or scratches or dust or really anything. There's just a little stuff actually on it, just from sitting in the crate. But yeah, really nice. I'm liking it so far. And yeah, you just have to, you don't really even have to do anything. You just push that once, and you get your gauge to fire up. And I do have it in auto mode for brightness, so it's on full bright, but it's in auto mode for day-night. So what happened is, when I had it on the truck and I started it up, it was totally white, not this colored screen, which is kind of like white like the old screen. And then as soon as I backed it in the garage, it went to this color because it's in auto mode. So pretty cool. So I'm sure I'm going to learn more about that gauge. As soon as I get all these stickers off, my next step is to work on pairing my my new Bluetooth earbuds, which are here, which are highly recommended by motorcycle riders, because you can take your helmet on and off without losing your buds. And there's not much to them, but they're not small enough that you can drop them either in the snow. And of course, Skidoo gives you this for your first time. So we're going to go through all that, but I just wanted to just do a quick kind of first look at it before the stickers are gone and I start diving into it. And you can see how long that timeout is. Tail light's still on, gauge is still on. I think it's several minutes. Somebody said it was 1 minute, but I think we're already past 1 minute here now before that time's out. So I'll have to time it, and I'll post that later. But yeah, for now, I'm really liking it. Good looking color on it. It's just not black. I wasn't a big fan of just black all these years, because it's just a little bit boring, but it's really got this kind of cool two-tone look, nice metal flake to it. I just wanted to do a quick kind of showing of these Smart Shocks. It's interesting how much this changes things. So I'm just going to show you here. I don't know if you'll be able to kind of see it, but because I'm doing it holding a phone, obviously. So let's fire up the machine, and I'm gonna put it in comfort mode. And it's a nice switch because you can just feel it with your fingers. It stays in position. So you do see it up there, sport, or sorry, comfort, top left. And then I think it should go away. Yeah, see it goes away. Now go to sport, which is in the middle, and see sport, and then sport plus. So it's nice because you don't really have to look at the gauge, but you can just feel it with your fingers. So let's go down into comfort mode. So comfort mode, I can walk over and I can just push. I don't know if you can see it while I'm holding the phone, but you can just push up and down, nice and soft. Go around the back. Watch this. I mean, it's super soft. Now, we go all the way to Sport Plus, which is the firmest. Now watch this. I can't even move it. I mean, it's only moving a half an inch. So it is a stiff mother in the Sport Plus. Now the back, remember how soft it was before. Super stiff. So the difference between Comfort and Sport Plus is massive. So that's going to be really, really fun to try out on the trails. And just a little quick tidbit. I got my my kind of dash Bluetooth all figured out, and you can actually see it's my Bluetooth is connected still right now, and it's kind of nice. So it just connects automatically, just like your car does, like my truck. So now I couldn't find where playlists are located in here. What it seems to do is it seems to just pull whatever music is currently kind of playing on your phone. So if I go to a playlist I like and I have that kind of up in my phone, it doesn't have to be playing in the phone, it just has to be kind of in the background. So as soon as I start the sled, it takes a couple seconds and then it says connected. And if I have my earbuds on, my earbuds actually say connected. A little, like a girl in there tells me they're connected. You can see they're connected. And then you just hit play or fast forward, or you do your volume here and your music plays. So realistically, you do not have to plug the phone into the cable to play your music or to operate your music. And that was all the questions I couldn't quite understand until I got the sled here. Yeah, just a couple other little things. Got all the stickers off. They came off really easy. However, you know, just like any sticker, they always leave a little bit of residue, even if you do use a hair dryer like I did. So these all came up just perfect. These came up really nice. That one came off good. The side panel ones, the E-Link one, that came right off because that's painted. The ones that are on the plastic side panels, they do leave a little bit of residue. They come off easy, but you can kind of see they come off in one big piece. But they do leave a little residue. So all you got to do is just get some, I just use isopropyl alcohol, 91%. But what you want to do is, because I've done this for years on all my sleds, don't use a paper towel. I used to use paper towels, and what happens is it actually can scratch, leave little kind of hairline scratches. So get yourself a microfiber. You know, I'm sure all you guys know this. This is all common knowledge, but a nice soft microfiber. It doesn't even have to be clean or anything, but they're nice and soft. And you load it up with isopropyl, and then see that warning sticker was right there, and it leaves a little residue. But as you can see, you just kind of load it up with a little isopropyl with your microfiber, and kind of let the isopropyl kind of sink into the residual, and then just kind of rub it out. And you're going to have to do it a few times, but you can see it comes out just perfect. And here's the other side. but you're going to want to do it with facing the light, because if you do it in a garage or something, you almost can't see the residual. But anyways, you get it all off really good, and then critical, which I haven't done yet, is get yourself some Armor All or some you know, vinyl protectant type stuff, and then kind of load it up with some Armor All, because the isopropyl will kind of, it doesn't really, I mean, you can see it actually looks perfect, but it will leave a little slight kind of a haze or a little kind of a residual on the plastic. So you want to just kind of clean it up with some Armor All after. So it's coming along, and really loving this machine so far. Obviously, only had it for a day, but some cool stuff. Okay. The interesting thing here is I went through all the process, everything works great, and I had it plugged in with the cable into the sled, and that works, but I just unplugged it, so I'm not plugged in now, and I'm still playing my music, so that's interesting. And it takes a couple seconds when you fire up the sled, or I should say fire up the gauge. It connects, and then you get this little connection here. And this is just your battery, but when it's plugged in, that shows charging. Right now it just shows the battery level. Still shows the signal, and it shows the one helmet, which is my earbuds, and the passenger helmet is not hooked up. So that's pretty cool. That means like if I put her on the back, she could have another set of earbuds listening to the same music. And like this is playing my music right now. And you know, my phone's not connected. So it's just playing it via Bluetooth audio, which is pretty cool. And again, you can pause, play, fast forward, you can volume here. And if you actually hold the left button, it'll pause it if you hold it. If you tap on it, it'll lower the volume, and if you tap on this, it'll raise the volume. And your volume is right here. And the other thing you can do too is if you change the modes here. So I'm going to hit the center and go back out. So you can have it look like that, which I think is how it was. Or if you, yeah, that's kind of like the default look. Or you can go into your music, and you can have it look like that too. So you have a bigger kind of look for your songs. And what that does is it changes this to RPMs, and you lose your coolant temperature there. So the RPMs move over here. But if you hit these once, timed out on me, your coolant will pop up real quick. So that's pretty cool. Okay, well, that's about it. Got it all kind of just cleaned up, basically waxed her down, got all the stickers removed. Everything's cleaned up, ready to go. There's the cool hats that Ken sent me. That's the ultra low sitting on there. Basically, it's a Lynx window, same as a Lynx window, or Ski-Doo ultra low. I like it. That'll be good for around Muskoka and the tight stuff. And anyways, that's about it. I won't be able to work on this for about a week or so. But after that, once I have some free time, she's coming apart. I'm going to be doing the post forward. I'm going to be working on my GPS setup, which is something new I'm going to come up with up here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the glove box extension. I do have a glove box extension that just arrived that I might use, but I'm not sure yet because I don't really love the glove box extension because I do like to change my windows from day to day. So I may try to put something on here. We'll see. But yeah, other than that, that's it for a week. And then in about a week or so, I'll start working on her again. I'll get it up on the lift, and I'm going to adjust the suspension to be more transfer happy. As you can see, it's set in the less transfer happy from the factory, which is right here. You can see it pointing up. So that's going to get done. Hopefully I can get the post forward done. And you know, just a lot of things have to be done on this before I take it up north. But I really want to get it up north before the snow flies up there. But yeah, Mach Z, man, I'm loving it. And the gauge is cool, and I got my Bluetooth music hooked up to that through my phone, no problem. And the shocks are incredible as far as just, you know, testing them here in the shop here, just pushing up and down on it. Incredibly, the change in them. Okay, that's it for now, guys.